channel Guitars for Christ, where you can learn how to play guitar in church. In this video, I'm going to show a very effective thing that guitar players can do at any phase. If you're a beginner, it's helpful. If you're an intermediate, it's helpful. And if you're a pro, it's helpful. A lot of people say that this could make a beginner sound like a pro. I wouldn't go so far as to say that, but it's really important. Now, when we speak, we have a very interesting way of speaking where if we speak louder or if we speak quieter, and we speak different tones sometimes, and that is what it is, dynamics. Dynamics on the guitar are fairly difficult, but they're very important. A lot of beginners, including myself, when they start playing guitar, they only play fortissimo, which is as loud as it possibly gets, and they play as loud as they can. Well, that's not always the most effective thing to do. And then later I started learning more things. So we're going to go over some of those. The first two we're going to go over are piano and forte. So piano is soft, just play it softly. We're going to do C this time because it's a little bit easier to play softly. Sometimes it's nicer when there's a P like this, which means piano. You can play just the top string as I taught in a different video. It gives this softer feel to it. And then there's forte, which is a little bit louder, but it's not as loud as you can, but it's a little bit louder than piano. So, and you rarely want to go like this in forte, because you're trying to get that sound in. And then there's a bit more extreme pianissimo and fortissimo. Fortissimo is louder than forte, which is loud, so it would be. And then you have pianissimo, which is even softer than piano. It's very soft. Then you have the cymbals, which are 3 Fs, or the cymbal, which are 3 Ps, and that is even quieter. One is fortissimo, which is even louder than fortissimo. This should be basically as loud as you can, but be careful when you're playing as loud as you can, okay? And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to break these new strings. Then there's pianissimo, which is even quieter. It's really hard to do on the guitar, but it's possible. In fact, what I'd do if I ever had to play pianissimo, I would make it even quieter by not playing all the strings in a chord. For example, the G chord, you play all the strings. But I would only play the 4 bottom strings to make it quieter. If I'm doing fortissimo, I'm going to swing my elbow a bit more. But if I'm doing pianissimo, I'm going to swing my elbow less, and I'm going to try to make it soft. And pianissimo, I would make it even quieter by playing only the bottom strings. Then you have 2 that are a little bit difficult. There's mezzo piano, which is a little soft, but still louder than piano. And then there's mezzo forte, which is a little loud, but still quieter than forte. And those are the in-between. They're very, very close. Now I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to play a chord cycle without dynamics and then with dynamics. The one I use will be G, C, E minor, D. Okay? So without dynamics. I'm going to play it with dynamics and add more feeling to it. Try it softer and then get louder and then get softer again. You can feel it a bit more. The only thing I changed was how hard I was hitting the strings. Sometimes I would change a little bit of how many strings I'm hitting. When I'm trying to play quiet, I hit less strings. And that is the introduction to dynamics for the guitars. You'll see me in the next video.